Dheya Masterpieces series, and welcome Ravikanth sir to Dheya Masterpieces series. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm great, sir. Thank you so much. Can you walk us through your career journey?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to. So, my love for computers started way back in 1990 when I was in seventh class, right? Over the next few years, it sort of developed, and finally, I graduated in 2001 as Master of Computer Applications from Andhra University and started my career as a software quality engineer. Over the next 17 years of my career, I worked with world-class MNCs like Emerson, eBay, and EMC Square. In Emerson, we built and tested embedded systems, embedded system powered flow meters. And in EMC Square, I worked for a branch called RSA. RSA, most of you are aware with the RSA token, the security authentication token. So we are into security domain in RSA. In these companies, I worked across engineering and sustenance engineering, the development and sustenance engineering domains. In eBay and EMC Square, I held leadership positions where I built and managed engineering teams. In 2018, I decided it's time to move on and start something on my own, where I moved out and
Okay.
started off my own business, which is into construction and interior design. In the last 3 months, I started getting associated with Dheya. So that's my career in a nutshell.
What inspired you to become a career mentor with Dheya?
Yeah. So typically, my motivation and passion always has been to interact with people and engage students, talk to them, teach them, right? Even in my IT career, as part of CSR, we adopted a couple of government schools in Bangalore and then taught them English classes for ninth and 10th standards. Even after I started my construction and interior design business, I always had that student engagement on back of my mind. I even evaluated a couple of setting up a couple of schools as a business, and then the lockout came in, the corona came in, and I was, but still this was on top of my mind, like how is that engagement going to happen with the students? And then one of my friend who is already a Dheya mentor actually introduced me to Dheya, and it immediately struck a chord with me, and I sort of lapped onto that opportunity.
What uh, do you see that the Dheya is going to change perspective towards career guidance or career mentoring?
Yeah, definitely. See, a career will excel. Someone will excel in their career if it's actually aligned to their strengths and their innate personality, right? Like you can't go with herd mentality. Like my friend is doing an engineering and I want to do engineering as well, or like he is going into IT. I also want to go into IT as well. You have your innate strengths and you have your innate personality, right? So when there is a match between your career and these innate strengths and personality, that's where you excel some 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line. And for that, you also need a scientific methodology, which is tried and tested, right? And then Dheya offers that, and it's a right fit. Dheya has an excellent tried and tested methodology to evaluate your strengths, your personality, which is tested across thousands of students across India, right? And then that will give you a very uh, a snapshot of what you are and what are your strengths. And at the same time, they also have a rich database of career options, like 22,000 career options, where we sort of try to map your strengths and personality to 4 or 5 of those career options, directions. and then it's up to you to decide like which is the best suited for you and best interested in for you. So, and even on the professional side, like unless you are lucky enough to be in your dream job, where every morning you just get up and raring to go to your work and do your work, right? So you need an introspection unless you are that lucky, and you need to rediscover yourself. What is your passion? What are you good at? And then what is your calling, right? What is your purpose? So they also had a wonderful career transformation program for the mid-career professionals as well as the early career professionals, and also I have done few sessions like shadow sessions as well as my own session, a career guidance session with the students. The best moments there were like when you sort of you feel so amazed when the parents and children acknowledge the strength of our methodology or our
Right.
analysis in the report, right? And it's wonderful and have a great fun to actually interact with these kids who are very intelligent in their own way, right? Not every student is the same, right? Everyone has their core strengths, their
Absolutely.
personality. They're very intelligent, and I was I was amazed to see that these kids are even very self-aware, right? That they know exactly what they want. Matlab, we were not very self-aware when we were students, right? And then the world has changed a lot in the last 30 years with the exposure they have.
Right.
But at the same time, as I rightly mentioned earlier, they need some scientific methodology to exactly find their snapshot of their strengths and personality. So that's where Dheya helps.
What message you want to convey to our viewers and parents and kids for to make their child's career best?
Yeah, definitely. See, again, as I said, your career will only excel if it is aligned to your strengths, right? So you please don't go with the herd mentality, right? Like there is enough herd. You have to stay away from the herd. You are not going to really excel or discover yourself or be passionate in your career if you are just going with the herd. So you need to really understand the parents, especially the parents, need to really understand that whatever thought they have for their kids' career or their children's career may not be the same as what the children are thinking, as well as what the children are good at. So how do you know? How do you know? Like,
Absolutely.
right? Like if I'm an engineer, I can't force my son to be again an engineer because I know that engineering is good. He may be an artist. He may be a sports person. He may be a literature guy, right? He may be into physical careers like armed forces, right? So the parents should take conscious of the fact that it is best when the career is chosen or the career path is chosen aligned with the kid's strengths and personality and not with your interests and your dreams about your children, right? You can have
Right.
dreams, but they should be aligned, with
Absolutely.
what the kid is good at, right? So please use Dheya as a platform kid strengths to see where he will excel. End of the day, 15, 20 years down the line, you should not wake up and see, I have to go to job today. And then you should not like stretch out from your bed
Right.
and see, okay, one more day I have to go and work. That should not be the case, right? So please use our platform, and it's a great time-tested scientific methodology we have, and you will know once you get on.
Right.